Today in Victoria 3, I have 3 goals. I want to drink wine, I want to live out, and I want to befriend everyone in the whole world. Should be pretty simple, right? Well, we'll see. Because this isn't the kind of game where you can just sit back and relax. We've got economics to simulate, we've got politics to take care of, we've got diplomacy to oversee, and we've got Jack the Ripper. How did you get here? I have always wanted to play Victoria 3, and so when Paradox asked to sponsor a video in honor of their free-to-play weekend this week, I immediately said yes. It's a little bit intimidating to gamers like me who are not the greatest grand strategy players in the world, but it takes place during my favorite era of history, and I've always just loved the completely unique playthroughs that Vic 3's mechanics lend themselves to. So with a little bit of help, I very much enjoyed this playthrough and trying to accomplish my silly goals, and you'll see how that went. So with that being said, if you've been waiting to test out Vic 3 yourself, now is the perfect time to do it. Head to the link in my description or in the pinned comment to check out the game for free between April 30th and May 4th, and then join my Discord and let me know what shenanigans you got up to. Thank you very much to Paradox for sponsoring this video, and thank you as well to my friend Tarkus for his help in planning the run that follows and his general support in my Victoria 3 learning journey. If after this you want to see what a real competent Victoria 3 playthrough looks like, I've also linked his channel below. So without further ado, let's talk a little bit more about my goals for today. First off, drink wine. Unfortunately, as this is a sponsored video, I will not actually be drinking any wine today, though I doubt the gameplay would be distinguishable from what follows anyway. So instead, it is my dream to create an economy focused around producing and selling wine in my home country of the United States of America. This will be quite the test of my stellar Victoria 3 abilities, as wine is currently not being produced in the United States at all in 1836, nor consumed much either, as the pop's luxury drink and intoxicant needs are being met by my mortal enemies of the run: liquor, tobacco, and coffee. So in order to create my white girl wasted wine world, I need to first get my Americans to kick these 3 terrible habits. Second goal, living the fuck out. Believe it or not, 1836 America is not exactly a bastion of liberty and equality, and so I want to see how far I can push a modern woke agenda with what the game offers me, and see if that helps or hurts my wine plans. The good news is the starting president will totally be on board with the And finally, my third goal of making a lot of friends, which is coincidentally my own personal goal when I drink lots of wine. Basically, I don't want to get into any wars today. I want to use diplomacy and I want to use the power of alcohol to keep things cordial on the world stage. So, we'll see, man. Maybe we'll manifest our destinies, maybe we'll fight in a civil war, maybe we'll get a random event about a serial killer spawning in New York City. The only thing I really know for sure is that I am out of my element here, and pretty much nothing I plan for is guaranteed to go right. I hope you enjoy the video, and remember to subscribe. The more successful my YouTube channel is, the less likely it is I will ever run for office, and as you're about to see, that is a terrible, terrible idea. A lot of men on my screen for a game called Victoria 3. You just love to see it. Welcome everybody to the United States of America. It is January 1st, 1836. What's something interesting that happened in 1836? Texas's declaration of independence from Mexico. The Battle of the Alamo. Fuck. God damn it. Right off the bat, I am gonna start So we're just gonna tax them really high to start with. We have 650 authority. I think this is how we're going to enact a lot of the stuff that I want to do. We have 1,000 influence. Not true. I have about 119k last time I checked. Little influencer joke for you. Why does Andrew Jackson lose us influence? Oh, because he's bigoted. Yeah, true. This character is known for their bigoted and prejudiced views. Well, are they known as bigoted and prejudiced in this year? Or are they just like the views? So with all of that in mind, here are our goods. Now, you might see that even in our luxury goods tab here, we don't really have wine. If you go to the world market, things are a little bit different. You can see here what it looks like, wine. But the American market is that we are not even a significant producer of wine. France is producing nearly 1.8k wine. Spain, 484, the 2 Sicilies, 210, Austria, Portugal, Hungary. Even the fucking Vatican is producing wine. Yeah, well, yeah, actually. That makes sense. But not us! Nobody in the United States has thought to ferment some grapes yet and make a delicious Chardonnay. What the fuck, man? Right now, here in America, the goods that we have going for us are liquor, which we are the number 9 producer worldwide of, and tobacco, which we are the number 1 producer of worldwide. Wine is not even on this list. Our main import is coffee. Coffee is also going to be one of our main rivals. So let's start taxing coffee. The rich people are not going to be happy about that, but that's going to boost our budget. Is there anything else that I really need to be paying attention to right now? I guess we never took a look at Andrew Jackson. His interest groups are the farmers, the small-holding American rural class. So these here are the interest groups that sort of make up our pops, as I understand it. We have southern planters, petite bourgeoisie, intelligentsia, the yeoman farmers, the industrialists, the evangelicals, the armed forces, and then of course our trade unions. The biggest group by far is the yeoman farmers. The smallest group would be my industrialists, which really sucks because I feel like they're going to be the ones who are pushing my liberalization forward. Here would be laws that have governmental or movement support. Okay, so I can't suddenly, as Andrew Jackson, like proclaim that women can vote. Let's look at like racial segregation, for example. I can't like suddenly say, yes, we are multicultural, because we must have invented human rights first. We must have banned slavery. And then of course the enactment success is not very high whatsoever. Okay, right now we have racial segregation. Right. That is not great that we have, and you can quote me on that if you want to. Oh, rights of women. In addition to not having invented human rights, we have also not invented feminism yet. That sucks. Anything else we gotta work on? No health system. You hate to see that. Slavery. Oh man, you guys, there's a lot of different parts of the government that I need to wokeify. This is not good. I have my work cut out for me here. Are we doing like anything right? Is there anything that I can just leave alone here? Child labor allowed. That sucks. No workers' rights. That sucks. Yeah, all right. Well, so I think one of our first actions here has got to be to get Andrew Jackson out of the presidency. Can I do that? Can I boot him? I believe, much like EU5, I'm playing as the spirit of the nation, so it's not as if I can just like, start a murder scheme or something like that. But we got to start liberalizing and radicalizing our population so they don't vote him in. Although then again, right now our voters are white men. Man, how do they do this in real life? Oh my god, I'm getting overwhelmed. I guess probably boosting education. Will that make people woker? This is investment levels, law enforcement. Well, I'm not gonna do that because that'll strengthen the southern planters, and I don't fuck with those guys. What if I decreased law enforcement investment level? What if I did that? Would that be crazy? What if I said, boys, back down a little bit? I mean, what could go wrong? And since we're here, since we knocked all that down, let's go ahead and boost education a little bit. I don't know, I'm stressed. All right, well, we'll get back to the laws and shit. Maybe, is there anything I can start with right now? Can I get going with like regulatory bodies, at least in workers' rights? No, I need to invent a labor movement. All right, so we gotta start doing some research here. We gotta start thinking really hard about treating people a little bit better. Okay. Oh boy, well, look, okay. First, we have to research human rights, and then feminism, and then we can get to labor movement. That's good. I'm happy with that order of operation. Organized sports here requires nationalism. We won't worry about that for now, but good to know that that's there. All right, we do not have nitroglycerin though. Do not have the steam donkey yet either. The Bessemer process. Wow, it's kind of cool to see all of this laid out so much. I mean, I guess you would expect it from a video game literally based around the Industrial Revolution, but in school you kind of just learn that like the cotton gin is important, railways are good, steam power awesome. Now it's time for World War I. Like it's fun to see. Oh yeah, rotary valve engine, reinforced concrete. Yeah, okay. So let's get started with our wine empire, shall we? Ultimately, I believe the gameplay loop here for Victoria 3 is building up your economy, producing more goods that are then sold to stimulate your economy. With your economy good, then you can go into more production, thus increasing your quality of life. So that's what I'm gonna do. We're gonna start building some vineyards here, of which I currently believe we have, no vineyards in the United States of America. Yeah, look at all that. That's what you like to see. The president himself has officially opened the University of New York, which is really good for our wine consumption. Okay, check that out. We've got some graphical movement going on here. Market price. It went down and went back up on January 6th. Let's not worry about like prices and shit. Let's just work on producing our wine. This graph, maybe it doesn't look good. Typically, I think you want to see graphs like this going up. But remember, we're still in the process of kicking everybody's coffee habits. All right, I have 4 vineyards, yet we're building 6 more. Because I have 4 vineyards, this now means that I can do something fun and cool. I believe I can establish a company. The United New York Orchard Producers. Oh no, I need 5 of them. Okay, pause. I'll get back to you in 1 second when my final vineyard finishes. John is our new leader. John, Victoria 3? Okay. A new era has entered in the United States. Andrew Jackson is out. John is in. Free government reform. Oh, and France wants to talk to us. Yeah, the French would want to talk to us once we've got our wine production going, wouldn't they? And now that we have a new president, we can enact some free reforms. Everyone knows when you're president, you get a couple free reforms. So we've got John Calhoun here. Yeah, fuck. Guys, I'm thinking maybe this isn't going to be the president that wokeifies America, but I could be wrong. Is there anything that I can like sneak in there underneath his nose, be like, yeah, we'll keep slavery banned, but what if we like let people like maybe have protected speech? Oh, can I introduce universal suffrage? Wait. We're a slave owner, but we respect white men without property. There we go. That's woke. That's liberal. Oh, success 19. Okay, so though I have the chance to enact this, there's a bit of an RNG here. I have a 20% chance of success, 50% chance of it stalling, which I believe means failure, and then a 30% chance to debate. Okay, we could just try, because then that unlocks women's suffrage and the rights of women. I don't know. Let's just try it, man. I'm nervous. I'm scared. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't know. Can I make my company at least yet? We cannot establish additional companies? What the fuck? Why? Everyone knows the rules. Every country only gets one company. What if I just... Sorry. William Cramp and Sons. It's time for the United New York Orchard Producers. Yeah. I don't 100% know what that did, but I was told it was a very important thing to do. And you know what else is important? Changing the name. What is the most profitable way of selling wine? Correct. Cringy Pinterest wine mom slogans. You're my partner in wine. It's time to wine down. I'm on cloud wine. I make some poor decisions. Corks are for quitters. The one I would like to go with though is it's wine. Devout scandal. Charles Finney has been having a secret affair. Charles Finney, what the fuck, man? I was in the middle of a funny bit. I didn't even finish typing. Charles Finney of the Evangelical. Oh, an evangelical has gotten into a scandal. Yeah, okay, I bet. As I was saying, it's wine o'clock somewhere. This is a good name. This is a funny name, and I'm sure many people are laughing right now. But do you know what sells even more than shitty wine puns? Giving ourselves a French name. Alors, bienvenue, c'est l'heure du vin quelque part. The newest company of wine production on the world market, headed by Wendell Sotheby. Wendell Sotheby, the greatest businessman the world has ever seen. Now, what was I in the middle of? Oh yeah, whatever happened to my universal suffrage? Hey, the stall percent has gone down though. That's good. Can I negotiate with any of them? Southern planters? Despite ungentlemanly comments, raised voices, and the shaking of fists, the Southern planters have admitted to several compromises that would change their perception of universal suffrage. Gentlemen, please. Because I'm a Southern planter. I concede that this offer may not be all you hoped for, but the president is quite adamant. Universal suffrage is the future of our nation. What do I want to offer in favor of universal suffrage? Political concessions? That doesn't sound good. Put them in charge of the treasury, or we must invest in staple crops. Staple crops being, of course, rye, wheat, rice, maize, and millet. That's not really great either, because I want to focus on vineyards. I guess let's put them in charge of the treasury. I'm not really gonna touch it. The things we do for universal suffrage, you know? Who else can I negotiate with? Can I negotiate with the armed forces? Hello, boys. The armed forces pour only their best vintage. From C'est l'heure du vin quelque part. You know, that kind of sounds like a good wine company. I kind of did good with that. Compromise makes a good umbrella, but a poor roof. It is temporary, expedient, often wise in party politics, almost sure to be unwise in statesmanship. Shut up, James Russell Lowell. You don't know shit. Sponsoring and... Well, I mean, I would like to boost the strength of the armed forces. They're jingoist, loyalist, patriotic, but at least they're not, like, bigoted. I mean, let's just do a little bit of administrative corruption. Who cares, man? Whatever. Well, at least how's my wine production going? Can I look at that? What is going on with my wine market price? Why is this happening? Let's build some more vineyards. I need to build like way more vineyards. I think that's the problem, is I need to produce more wine. Universal suffrage is failing to gain traction, stalling progress, and decreasing. Fuck. Okay. That's okay. Can I negotiate with anybody else? Or industrialists? Industrialists, why do you oppose universal suffrage? What the fuck, industrialists? Listen, industrialists. I am committed to improving the lives of the common people. Why do you think I established a wine company in the first place? I will increase the average standard of living to 15 in 7 years? Okay, I don't know if I can do that actually, industrialists. Here, you can have some political concessions. I'm giving that shit out like candy. Anyone else want some political concessions while I'm at it? 7% success chance, by the way, is fucking crazy. How does anybody pass a law in this Horrible, horrible country. At least we're producing wine. It's okay. Look at that. This is what you want to see. The cash reserves of Saint-Laurent, quelque part, are going up like crazy. That is the kind of line that you want to see. Not that one. Whatever, man. Fuck, running a country is so hard. Oh wait, the farmers have petitioned the government. Gabriel Sewall has issued a formal petition to the American government to pass slave trade. No! Meanwhile, our universal suffrage success chance is at 1%. I'm thinking universal suffrage is not gonna happen, guys. Why did I think that would work? The one thing that we have done right so far is we have knocked down coffee imports. Oh, tea! Do I need to start tariffing tea too? Yeah, I think I do. I don't even have enough authority to levy a consumption tax on tea, but I can tariff the shit out of importing it. No more tea. Americans, I'm producing beautiful French wine in upstate New York. You don't need coffee, you don't need tea, just drink my damn wine, please. A good vintage. Yes! Yes, okay, finally something is going right. The wine produced in New York has been lauded by sommeliers as outstanding. Perfect. Okay. Yes, New York gets popular wine for 10 years. Perfect. All right. I think we've finally decided that universal suffrage is not happening. I don't know why I thought that would work. Let's try a new reform. Let's try something that everybody can agree on. What will have the best chance of reform? Anything? Okay, this one's 55%. Slavery banned? We can try. We can try, man. I mean, the 32, that's like a 1 in 3 chance. Let's try. Let's just try. Let's just try, man. Who cares? It's 1839. Got it. Some shit has got to start happening in one way or another regarding slavery. Okay, guys, we didn't want universal suffrage. That was my bad. That was a stupid decision. What about banning slavery? Is that okay? What is going on? What is that noise? I guess I should have seen this coming. God fucking damn it, man. Okay, I'm sure it's fine. I'm sure if I just leave it, nothing bad will happen. Fuck, man, I can't even suppress the people seceding because I don't even have enough authority, because all my authority is used on taxing people to boost my wine. We're at 40% though, chance on enacting slavery ban. Can I negotiate with anybody? No, I can't. How's my building going at least? We're just building some fucking logging camps. We're not even increasing our vineyard production because I am stupid and I suck at this and I tried to ban slavery way too early, and so now people are succeeding. Literally, one of the main things Marcus told me was, do not try to ban slavery too early. The South will rise again and fucking kill your ass. And guess what they're doing? And my company is in the red. Can I give you a monopoly? Here, you can have a monopoly on vineyard. There you go, Wendell. I hope you're having fun, Wendell. I mean, okay, maybe we don't need the South. Maybe they can secede and we'll say, okay, as you were. We're forming a wine country here in the northern United States. Is that bad for the slaves? Yes. Is that bad for my conceived objective of living the fuck out? Yes. Will it help me sell more wine? Yes. So, I don't know, guys. The predicted activism is 100% making a civil war imminent. I don't want a civil war. You could you could secede. You can leave. You can have your slaves. I'll get back to you in a bit. All right. Oh, city of plenty. Toss a coin to your winemaker. The most prominent members of New York high society have been seen organizing luxurious parties in the new and lavish urban buildings. New Yorkers, why? Do you know that there is a civil war coming? Progress is coming. Among other things, man. Is my wine production going up? The cost of wine has gone down. The cost of wine went back up. We're still the #3 producer worldwide. I think... Jesus Christ, man. That was so much at once. Oh, is this war? Is this the warfare that I was told to avoid against all odds? The Confederate uprising has. Alright, I can't lie, I just took like a 30-minute break because I was getting hot in the face and I'm overwhelmed. But I'm back, I have some water, I ate a chocolate chip cookie, and I'm ready to be the bigger person. And by that I mean, I'm gonna allow the Confederate States of America to secede from the Union. President Lester Waller. God, that is an unfortunate name. I do not have the time to make jokes about it though. You guys, enjoy. Yeah, this sucks. Okay. Well, we've got a couple things going on here, such as the mob. Belligerent crowds have been increasingly provocative when confronted by troops in Florida. Kinda not my problem anymore. And then, just in case you were worried about the Cherokee, you should be. Have fun running a nation now, President Waller. Good news is that now, maybe banning slavery will work. Look, yeah. We've progressed to voting. Election. All right, what kind of election here? The Republican Party has negative momentum. How do I boost the Republican Party? I need you guys to win. Kindly burn this letter. Cornelius Vanderbilt. Hey, anchor down, brother. A prominent member of the Republican Party has been accused of gross corruption. God damn it. Okay, I retract my anchor down. How's wine going, at least? Are things going well in wine country? We are still the #3 producer worldwide. You would think after all this time I'd have boosted my production enough, but alas, I have not. Oh, okay. I was not expecting that to go through. That was like a 30% chance, but this is good. We have banned slavery. Okay, there you go. That's woke. That's a W. Oh, okay. You've begun embargoing me? That's okay. I don't want to trade with you motherfuckers anyway. Just enjoy your tobacco now that I'm no longer taxing the shit out of it. Alright, anyway, now that the Confederate States have seceded from us, maybe we need to really focus on our making friends with other people. What is humiliation? Oh, no, I don't want that. Election. What happened? How did that go? John Calhoun. Still my bigoted, expert political operator, slaver motherfucker. From South Carolina. Well, how do you feel, man? How do you feel being the president of a nation that no longer includes your home state? What's that about? Let's do our 5-minute wine production check. We have moved up to the #2 producer worldwide. We have passed Spain. Now, who is buying it? Okay, the Confederacy is buying our wine. Okay. Also, Sicily, Russia, and Brazil. Brazil really wants wine. Brazil is really trying to import our wine, and this is good. It's growing. It's growing. Let's become really good friends with Brazil so that they want to buy more of our shit. And I have specific instructions from my friends on how to do this. And as I understand it, we are going to send our navy there to project power on the coast of the nation and to make a treaty with them, political lobby. What the fuck? The Anti-Dutch League? This is our new political party. Our unifying credo is that we hate the fucking Dutch. Okay. Anyway, what I was doing before I was so rudely interrupted by the Anti-Dutch League is I'm trying to convince Brazil that we need to trade wine with them. So the way that we're going to do that is we are going to show them that we are powerful. And so we are going to project power. We are going to go to our navy. And I guess sailing by them makes them think that we're cool and makes them want to buy our wine. I don't know. Maybe this is like a blimp in the sky that has our name on it. I'm not 100% sure here. Go, my friend. Show them that they should buy our damn wine. Oh, there's a revolution in Canada. They can do that too up there? The Upper Canadian Radical Revolt. Good luck, gamers. I like your flag. CGP Grey won't like it because you've got text on it, but I think it looks cool. It gets your point across. Wine production check. Oh, there was a bump in price. Why? I don't know fucking why. With the price of groceries soaring across the country, the Democratic Party is finding itself under relentless pressure from opposition. These outrageous food prices are nothing more than the musings of hysterical housewives. Yeah, take away momentum from the Democratic Party. Let's get those Republicans in office. Sorry. You know, things were different in 1844. Just don't quote me on that, okay? Oh, there's an election going on. That's what I was going to look at. What are we thinking is gonna happen, game? Whatever. I'm just a spirit of the nation. I can't do shit. The invisible hand of the market is wrapped around my throat. Daniel is our new leader. Daniel Webster? Is that what that said? I've heard that name before. Why do I know that name? He's a lawyer and a former United States Secretary of State. How do you feel about slavery, man? He doesn't like it. Okay. The Ripper! Already? It's about 40 years early. The daily newspaper reports a series of horrific murders in New York. According to the article, the police are powerless to stop the murderer who they dubbed the New York Ripper. My only option is to bring the killer to justice. Things were going too well. We needed a mass murderer. We need to invest in the police so we can bring the Ripper to justice. Well, let's do it. Let's catch him. Let's do what Scotland Yard could not in 1888. I am at negative authority, some fucking how. Oh, and I'm in negative money, too. I'm in my balance is down. What the fuck is going on here? How did I do that? Let's get rid of the consumption tax on services. Now let's go to politics. Let's go to institutions. Right. Police. Remember how I decreased law enforcement a bit ago because I decided that would be a good fucking idea? Let's just go really heavy on it now. Let's go all the way up. We're gonna bag us a Ripper today, boys. Comment below who you think Jack the Ripper is. Let me know. Oh, we unlocked nationalism. Great. Oh, organized sports, remember? Anyway, I don't think I finished fully investigating Daniel Webster here. What do we got? Daniel Webster, a member of the petite bourgeoisie, the Yankee Protestant from Massachusetts. The industrialist, oh, that looks, okay. That looks exactly like Saddam Hussein. How did I make the political clout graph look like Saddam Hussein? How did that happen? Let's try and enact proportional taxation. 77% of people are indifferent to proportional taxation. We can get him on our side. And that's pretty lib. An income-based tax system. I think that could work. Let's do it. Let's try. And if it goes wrong, we can just add it to the list of everything else that has gone wrong so far. We can negotiate with some motherfuckers. Hello, yeoman farmers. Let's talk. Let me give you some political concessions. Don't worry about it. Evangelicals, they really want some fucking censorship or some evangelicals, you are always on the wrong side of shit. Like, do you realize that? And who have we not spoken to? The armed forces? Hey guys, they also want censorship and short-term tax cuts. I guess we can create a special subsidy for these good people. There you go. All right, we now have a 50% success chance of passing proportional taxation. And all we had to do was bribe some people, lie to some people, and give political power to people who formerly owned slaves. Honestly, I think that's a W. How's our wine production doing? Let's check. Prices finally, nope. Okay, went back down. Just kidding. Just kidding. Just kidding. It's going back down. I'm so sorry. I don't know why. I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have even looked at the price. I shouldn't have looked at the price. We gotta raise standard of living, by the way. And then Daniel Webster will get hero of the common man. Can I like trade with Brazil now? Something is happening to Brazil. They are being eaten slowly by, is this Bolivia? Uh-huh. Are you still the #1 buyer of wine? Maybe that's why the price crashed so much, is because the #1 buyer, Brazil, shit is happening to them. Proportional taxation, by the way, going great. Some stuff is happening. Look at this. Look at this. We're living the fuck out. The upper strata have decided to donate generously to the poor. Many of them even advocate for the proportional taxation law, agreeing that it would be a fair means of redistributing wealth. This is what I'm talking about when I say that my goal for today was to live the fuck out. Even the upper class is like, yeah, I'm okay with getting taxed more if it means I can redistribute it back down. Thank you, rich people. We got a cryptic letter from the Ripper. It says, "Dear boss, keep on hearing the police have caught me. Oh, it sings at noon, in winter, praying hands. Never during fall. If you look at it through the mirror, hat, it will get nearer. If you look at it, open hands, through the snow, you'll see it below. I'll be in, redacted. After, you think that's like salt? Dark. Come or not you might. But bear, X emoji, constantly in mind that I'm not always this kind. The arcane symbols are indecipherable." God damn it, man! That joke about leather apron gave me real fits. Alright, the police are pursuing promising leads and have a moderate chance to catch the killer. Good, thank you. Please catch Jack the fucking Ripper, man! And proportional taxation, by the way, going great. I think it's going good. Let's do our 5-minute wine check. The price has dropped so low, I suck so fucking bad. We are the #1 producer. What did I do to shoot up from 400 up to 1.8? What's going on? How did I become such a massive producer in wine? Well, okay, good news. We are now outproducing France in wine. The problem is that now we need to start fucking selling it. The price is low. Half what it costs on the world market. The American people are sick of wine because for the last 20 years, I have disallowed them from drinking coffee, tea, and liquor. And all they have been drinking is delicious, c'est le du bon quelque part. It's wine o'clock somewhere every single hour of the day here in America, and they have been drinking it for literally 2 decades. We're gonna catch Jack the Ripper. We're gonna sell all our wine. We now have proportional taxation. We're living the fuck out, man. I would vote for Daniel Webster a second time if I could. This is fucking amazing. A mainly income-based tax system. Yeah, okay. The Ripper. Did we get him? The killer known as the New York Ripper, who has long plagued the state of New York, has finally been arrested. He doesn't even lift his head when they serve him some bland porridge. It's over now. We got the bastard. We caught the killer. Hell yeah. I did something right. I think Brazil wants to trade with us now. Hello. Would you like to trade wine with me? That sure sounded like something happened. Are we now exporting to Brazil? Why am I zoomed in on Australia? The proposed Erie agreement by United States of America has been declined. Why? You love my wine, Brazil. Nobody wants to buy your fucking wine, man. What if I just sold my wine to Brazil? Do you want wine? No, they really don't. -999. Are you fucking kidding me? Fuck off then. You don't get any wine. Nobody gets wine. I'm gonna drink all of it myself.